What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to the walkthrough, and we're finally ready to go to Stormveil Castle. So I added it into one of the previous videos, but real fast, I just wanted to point out a piece of loot that I missed. You may remember this little camp right here where we got the sorcery scroll. Right at the entrance to it, there's a tent. Inside that tent is a chest that has the Great Epee. That's a heavy thrusting weapon, so think of it like the big boy version of a rapier. So, pretty good for some builds. But anyway, this is Stormveil Castle. I'm just going to head right on up. And we got a grace that's right here by it. After we grab that, head on over this way, and you can talk to this guy. He's going to tell you, you know, I would suggest sneaking around the back. The front gate is going to be bad. Tell him very well. If you tell him no, I'll use the main gate. Instead, you just, you know, he says, are you sure? You say yes. You walk over here. The gate will open. Now, there are a bunch of dudes that have ballistas trained on the gate, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you really know what you're doing, I mean, I did it on the Let's Play because I wanted to, but it's definitely the challenging way to get through this. And honestly, I think it's a little bit harder to navigate the castle doing that. So, you know, the choice is up to you. I was just going from behind. Grab this over here. Now, one thing I do want to say is that some people have said that if you take the back route, that guy will follow you and take a portion of your souls every time you die. In my testing, I didn't find my souls disappearing, so I think there may be some alternate conditions surrounding that. But we're going to be going through this very carefully, so hopefully you won't be losing a lot of souls. But anyway, so do that. We're going to take this little path right here. It's just a couple loose pieces of loot that we can snag before we head on in. Let's get a Trinia's Lily there. Let me go here, and this is literally just a tiny loop. If you ever invade around here and you can't find somebody, they're probably hiding over here. This is the sneaky part. We like to hide on this little loop here. One thing a lot of people have said is that if you kill him, you'll get back any souls he has stolen, but you need to like chase him down. I don't know. I just want to mention it. People are like, why are my souls disappearing? It's that dude, supposedly. But I've gone through what, 4 playthroughs on this area, 5 maybe, and I've never noticed souls disappearing. So I think there's some other still unknown circumstances surrounding that. But for here, we are going to drop, and then we're going to go right around the corner real fast for a grace. Go on and rest. Yes. Sword birds. These are about to become the first enemy that you just really don't like dealing with. Sword birds are terrifying because they're birds, but they got swords on their feet. So anyway, go around here. I don't think there's anything up top yet. We just go this way. We drop down. There's a couple of like loose loots we can get around here. And this will give you practice, more practice with the sword birds. The best thing is what you saw me just do. Wait for dodge their big swing down. That takes us back to the grace. But dodge their big swing down, and then after that, get a jumping attack. If you're playing a mage, just bop them out of the sky with spells. Same with Faith. I would suggest, well, at this point, your best bet's going to probably be your firebolt. But we'll grab those bolts, and then we'll head on back. Let me check here. The path for bolts, and a smithing 3. There's a smithing 3 here. At least in my notes it says smithing 3. I did not see a smithing 3 on the ground anyway. See, this is why I need to record these faster. I do. This prep was already like, way to go. Oh, we're not in dire need of a smithing 3. We're gonna get a ton of smithing mats as we go through this place anyway. Oh no, wait, it's like up here. Yeah. There's our smithing 3. Fun fact, we can actually get them as a spirit summon, and the conditions to fulfill that will happen either this episode or the next, but they're pretty good. I like them a lot. I use them a lot in the Let's Play. They do some pretty dirty damage. If you need to rest, go ahead. We're going to head this way. And pretty much once you're up here, I'd suggest sneaking. Now this guy, if he turns around and looks at you, he's going to call a bunch of other dudes, which is why we're going sneaky mode. Okay, like that. It's too late, he's called them. So we'll just wait here for them all to show up. Be very careful with rolling on this. You don't want to roll off the ledge. Seeing that we are just barely not doing enough damage, we're definitely going to put some more points into dexterity. Just a little pinch more damage and I can one-shot these guys. Okay, so going around you can see a bunch. Just don't worry about them for now. We're going to get to those guys later, but we'll snatch the rune and we'll head on inside. Kill those two. There's going to be a, I don't know if calling them elite is appropriate, but it's just a bigger version of these guys we've been fighting over there. You can sneak up and get a backstab if you're struggling with them. As you can see, they're not that much harder to kill. We got the hook claws. Nice little zoom bleed weapon. So there's a bunch of stuff here. You are going to want to roll through very quickly, because these dudes are trying to blow up these explosive barrels, so just be very cautious about that. Now there's a loot right there, but that guy's going to try and ambush you, so instead we're going to work our way around. We got the sleep arrows. That's one of the few things I haven't found much use for in the game. I've tried doing the sleep stuff and it just seems like it doesn't really, like, I don't know. I've put stuff to sleep and then it just wakes right up. I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to be useful. I mean, given this was in PvP. If you're ever on a ladder, by the way, R1 goes up, R2 goes down to just hit people. Grab this without any concern about being jumped. Kill this dude. And I don't believe there's anything over that way. No. Okay, we're good. Oh. I've never seen that there before. I was like, what is going on? So there is some loot right below us, right there. We're going to get that in a second. But we need to get a key, and the key is in this room. Now, once you open this door, you're going to be locked in with a dude. So, this is a good time to take your flask. You might want to fire grease up. You need this key to proceed. And even this is, you can hear the dude right here real fast. I'll let it run out. So, you can hear how he's giggling because he's locked you in. But yeah, shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, you're gonna, yeah, as long as you're smart, you'll obliterate that dude. Right, go on over here, and we pick up the curved sword talisman. Another decent one to have. This one is gonna enhance your guard counter, so my Great Shield gang, you should be happy. Get that rusty key. I think it's after this point that they'll start following you to steal souls, but like I said, haven't experienced it myself. It's really hard to be like, yeah, this is gonna happen when I've never actually seen it happen. But people swear it's a thing. Alright, so from here we're gonna head on up. Talisman key. And up the ladder, there's going to be a dude that tries to attack us, like right on the left here. Kill him. There's some more loot over there, but we're going to go get that stuff in a second. First, let me make sure. Let me check my notes, see what I said. Upstairs, outside, left, and upstairs. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get y'all brace first. Yes, okay. We're going to go this way. There's going to be a, I believe they're the Banished Knights. I'm not sure. I'll know once I see what weapon he has. Yeah, Banished Knights. We'll run past that dude for now. Head on over... Where did it go? There it is. There's the Grace. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't think we ever went back and talked to Irina's dad at Castle Morne. That might be worth doing real fast now that we've made it here, just because we get something good. Yeah. Let me close that loop out real fast. Let me see. Over here, Irina should be... Is her dad over here, or do we have to talk to him still? Okay, so she's already dead. Yeah, we're gonna do this really fast. We're gonna go for Morne lift. Just because they'll get you another weapon that you might want for this area, which is already pre-upgraded. I can't believe I forgot to do this. This is why I need to start, like, after prep, just immediately record my episodes. I think we can fit this in still a big chunk of Stormveil this episode. It just sucks though, because the Morne episode, I had tons of time we could have done this, and instead I spent what, 10 minutes trying to kill that damn Crucible Knight. I just need a small shield so I can parry bait them from now on. Wish we can actually buy a buckler from that dude that told us about the alternate route to the castle. After you open the central gate, he becomes a merchant, or at the very end, we can just kill him and then turn in his ball bearing. I don't believe he has an additional quest line, so it doesn't matter if he dies, but this way real fast. And this is going to be probably the main alternative for a quality build. If for some reason you were really not a fan of the sword that we're using, this is going to be your next best weapon. I'm personally not a big fan of its moveset, but go on, talk to him now that we've beat the boss here and got the sword.
Thanks to you, devote my Irina as I only hope.
I need to... No, hang on, I can just go down and take the elevator out of here. Since I'm stuck in combat. Now, Irina's quest, as I mentioned, Irina dies. Her quest is basically done. Her quest line was giving us the letter and dying. Her father's quest line is also about to be done. We're going to kill him and get an item, but he'll actually invade us later, and he invades you regardless of whether or not you kill him here. So it's worthwhile to just kill him here because he has some stuff that we need. He has one of the grapes that we're going to want, in addition to a pretty nice weapon we can snag off of him. Go over here, and you can see he's sitting there mourning her because she's just got destroyed by whatever decided to rampage through.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter default life. I chose duty, and...
Anyway, just go on, beat him down.
Now I think. Forgive me, Irina. I will join you.
Banished Knight's halberd.
Soon enough.
And then what we're going to do is quit game and then reload back in. So occasionally there's certain things that will only drop when a zone has been refreshed. This is one of those cases. The alternative would have been like fast travel, but I think just, you know, quitting and reloading is a little bit faster. And right there, we now have our Shabriri grape, which is a key item we need for a very long quest line involving another maiden. Which that's the maiden that looks just like Irina. So I'm not sure, you know, maybe it's a sister that was not spoken of. Who knows? Anyway, back to the Rampart Tower. Let's get back on track with Stormveil. So real fast, just to talk about that weapon. So you can see 1412, and the fact that it's +8 is pretty beefy already. It has closer to a spear moveset. It's lots of thrusts, which is why I'm not really a fan of it. But if you're like a shield and poke kind of guy, it's a solid choice to have. So, from this grace, though, hook claws, drop up, ladder, left ambush. I'm just going through notes. Pass the night, make a left for grace. Okay, so we're going to go back. Not outside. Don't worry about outside for now. It's going to be a bunch of hardcore parkour we're going to do in a little bit. Drawstring. The drawstring grease, it's faster than your normal grease. Yeah, this guy can do a lot of damage, so be very careful, as you saw. Now the first thing we're going to do is go this way, I believe. Let's see. Elden Knight outside, then drop on the left by the thorns. Yeah, okay. So right here, these thorns, if you look down. Drop. We're going to go around this way. See a piece of loot. Drop. We're going to get that. Kill that guy. And this is exactly where we just were. It's just lower. So when we first went up the ladder, we could have come this way, but it just made more sense to save it until now. And next, we're going to work our way on over to that. Jump across that. You might need to get a little bit of a running jump like I did right there. Him. That is, it's the scaffolding from earlier. Grab this, the brick hammer. Kill this guy. And we're basically done. That's just something from someone we killed. At this point, we're going to head back to the Grace, which, there we go, it'll let us just warp, so makes things easy. Okay, brick hammer, real fast, pretty decent weapon for strength builds. I'll use something similar to this in the Let's Play. The big thing is, it's not very big. It's not very big. Like, look at the range on this, look at the range on that. So, this thing packs a wallop, but, you know, just keep in mind, you are going to be working with something that might struggle to hit enemies. So, we want to go up. The elevator doesn't unlock until much later, so don't worry about it. There's some daggers across the gap if you want to get them. Now for this next part, there's going to be a bunch of enemies that show up, and so we are going to choke point all of them. Kill this guy. Alright, and just kind of run outside, make some noise. Gotta sound the horn. Then we're just going to fall back and wait. And they should all come chasing after us. This way they can't, you know, attack from multiple angles at the same time. And 3, there's a couple more. Alright, looks like we are all clear. Just making sure, there's usually a guy back there, making sure we pulled all of our baddies. Okay, so now it's time for parkour. Let me check, so there's a very specific route through this. Let's see. Trigger the horn back up. Kill, then jump across, go right around to get... Yes, okay. Go this way. Jump the gap. Go this way. Jump inside. Stone sword key. There is a bird that's right below us that wants to kill you, so if you're melee... go. After the bird's dead, and grab Ghost Legs Crossing. Then head over here. Up. Before we go that way, we're going to work our way around a little. Jump up on this. Smithing stones. I think this is the first real, you know, well, I mean, this is our first legacy dungeon, but this is the first time that you really see like just how much they went all out on the, like, yeah, you can really jump and climb and find places, and it's very different from like a, you know, something like Horizon or Forbidden West, where yeah, you can climb and you can explore and you can go all over, but you know, you don't expect it in a Souls game. And I think especially as someone who plays a lot of Souls games, that threw me for a loop, you know, because the whole idea of, you know, doing that type of you know, climbing, it was unheard of in games like this. Yeah, let me go boop, 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 rooftop, hop across, rooftop, drop. Like, there's some stuff like that, but not a lot. This is all very, very new conceptually in a Souls-like. But so yeah, kill those dudes. Climb up this thing. Got the claw talisman up here. If you need to get feathers, this is a really good area to just kind of kill some birds. They can do the same over there. It's a little bit tricky to make the jump, but coming in with like a spell arc would get you all those flight pinions much faster. But from here, once again, Rampart Tower, back down. Okay, do I have a small shield? I do. You have no skill though. Oh no. How do I get? Hang on. I need parry on a shield. Stormveil Shack. Since the last episode, I've gotten significantly more comfortable with my ability to parry Crucible Knights. And damn, he's already gone on his way to Volcano. I should have picked up parry. Should have picked it up. Oh, we can get a parry shield another way. See, this guy's actually quite tanky.
You red tarnished.
Going back to round table hold real fast. So if you don't kill him, I know I shouldn't be murderizing NPCs, but if he's left alive after the boss of this area is beaten, there's some extra dialogue that we can get. You beat the boss, refresh the area, and he's there, like, stepping on the head of the boss, and he's like, I don't answer to you anymore, just swishing his head with the foot over and over again, which is pretty cool, but I want the buckler. But you could also use the cestus, that works as well. And there's some invasion fingers, if you're a fan. Buckler parry, super good. Okay, back to Rampart Tower again. Okay, so we are going to head outside. Now there's a couple different routes here, but the first one is going to involve a Crucible Knight. So actually, before we do it, let's go on and spend our souls, runes, whatever you're calling them. There we go. It's good. It's a little bit more dex on attack, and then we're going to be back to focusing bigger. But you can kill the birds now, or you can run. We're going to be jumping, so I would suggest just not worrying about the birds. Just be careful because they're doing that. They're throwing explosive arrows. We'll go right here, jump, and then just fall off the ledge. Birds aren't going to follow you down here. Let me go here, drop, I go around. I missed this on my own first playthrough. Definitely a very tricky area. It's supposed to happen. Kill this guy. Storm assault. Now this next part, well, let me show y'all the shortcut first, since the Crucible Knight is a Crucible Knight and he can be challenging. We spent a lot of time on the last Crucible Knight. We got our Sombering too. We're gonna let him come at us. We're just gonna roll through that, run through here. Remember that elevator I said we were gonna get later? That is this. So now we're going to go down. We're going to try and kill the Crucible Knight. I'm going to give him one attempt. I'm not going to spend all episode fighting a Crucible Knight. But now, this way you can freely come back and fight this guy whenever you want. As a reminder, from this room, where did our Grace go? Our Grace is right there. So that's where we went down. This is where we went up. Okay. I get a backstab on him? The best way to beat these guys is just parries. That's it, just parries. And just like the other Crucible Knights, if you can't parry him, just wait, come back when you're stronger. No reason to, you know, don't be hard-headed like me. And that will get you access to aspects of the Crucible Horns, which, all in all, I don't think it's that good. It can knock enemies up into the air in PvE, but it can also be interrupted, and it's a little bit iffy, we'll say. So, let me see, with them done, let's see, Bird's Path. Yeah, let's push this along. We're gonna continue along a little bit. So now we're gonna do the birds real fast, just because there's a lot of birds here. I really need to. Die. Birds. I swear, those birds are the worst. That's most of the danger, is getting those two out of the way. Now there's only one left. Thankfully, we're almost done with birds. It's nighttime, so we're going to pop a lantern. Out here, and there's like one more bird. There we go. We are bird free, ladies and gentlemen. Grab that smithing stone. Wonder how many poor players died to get a smithing stone too at the hands of deadly birds. So we're gonna go down. Go this way though. We get a piece of loot. If you had dropped from the hole, that's right there. Go on and talk to Rajier.
The pleasure's mine. I'm looking for when I'm not.
Just gonna burn through his dialogue.
Not exactly. I see.
Tell him you're here to defeat
Godric and lay your hands upon it. You can see it then. Well, I'm tarnished, but unlike you still. I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow.
He has some skills you can pick up. We don't really need any of this, but you know, we've talked to him, and that's the important thing. So let's see here. Birds, kill birds again. Yes. Build these two. And around the corner, we're gonna fight some dudes, same area we were just in. Some guys that are patrolling. That's why I love the Bloodhound thing. There's a dude down there. Don't worry about him for now. We're going to get to that area a little bit later. The golden rune. And there's some guys we're going to want to kill. There's a big dude down there. You're not going to want to fight him with melee. Out this way. Well, let's let me look at my notes here. I think we kill him. We get a cheese thing first. Dudes on left. Kill dudes and ignore the ladder. Proceed ahead. I'm over sandbags. Yes. Okay. So we do go this way first. So instead of going in there, around to this side of the roof. That guy. That. Go up real fast. Go around. If you're a mage, you can straight kill this guy from these windows. Definitely makes life a lot easier versus trying to fight him. If you're not a mage, don't worry about him. We'll kill him in a little bit. There. And that's our drop down. Don't believe there's anything over the roof. No, there's not. So this is a shortcut door. Here and grab this. Turtleneck. Alright. And we can see if they're coming. I don't think they are. Yes, they are. Okay, we're gonna make sure these dudes are dead first. Kill him. The knight hasn't noticed us, so we're not gonna worry about him for now. Instead, we're going to get a little cheesy with the grappling. Where are you? There he is, right below us. So, this is why we picked up that crossbow in a previous episode. You can use spells on this guy, crossbow on this guy. We just need to get him in a spot where we can shoot him. Right now he's being a pain. Actually, I want to see something. Can I do this? No, I thought maybe you could drop a chandelier on his head. Giving us the lock on. Don't have any fire bombs yet. Oh, we can cheese him over from that balcony. We'll have to get back over there, and since he's being finicky, that's what we're gonna have to do. I need to put my weapons away so I don't have all these extra weapons. It's throwing me off. Sneaky snake. Make sure you open this chest. Mimic's Veil is really fun. It uses up a little bit of FP and it lets you turn into an object that's in the environment. So then you can just kind of hide. Where did you go? I don't even see him. Where is he at? This is where I cheesed him from as the mage. There you are. Okay. Because once you kill this guy, he doesn't respawn. So we're trying to take him out. And this guy's really annoying to fight. What do I have exactly? Oh, Scarlet Rot buildup. Cool. Alright, now that we got rot buildup on him, he's trying to fade away. Too late, you're dead. Okay, with him down, things are significantly easier. Because that guy will try and ambush you and do all kinds of stuff. Not fun to fight against. Which, fun fact, back in the network test, he was actually that door that locked. That he was the guy that was in that door. Instead of that weird little knight thing that we just obliterated. You got locked in a room with one of those. Island axe. That. Now there's a grace like right up ahead, but there's just a couple dogs to kill if you're comfortable. Just, you know, it's just some dogs. I know I was saying just some dogs like they're not one of the deadliest things in this game. They get a hold of you. It's a hood, lump of flesh. Okay, mimics chest, work in the area, like a grafted, trigger elevator, then door with dogs for more loot. Okay. This is our spot to wrap up. So, we're back at the Grace. There's still a lot of Stormveil left. I would have liked to get a little bit farther, but, you know, our little detour back to Stormveil Castle for the Banished Knight's halberd slowed us down a pinch. But anyway, wrapping this one up. We'll have more coming your way soon.